Hello, this is Kyle, also known as Alientude, and I have today a kind of short video that's a follow-up to a review I did last year of an In'Carius Craft Type XIIa sword. In that video, I talked about how the scabbard no longer fit the sword and I could not get it all the way in. Well, Referral from In'Carius saw that and apologized for that and offered to make me a replacement scabbard, a more bare bones one, and send it to me. Well, here's that scabbard. This took a long time to get to me. Referral has said it was done and ready, I think, since about August of 2022. And for whatever reason, I don't know, I can't speculate, he had a world of trouble getting it shipped to me. I don't know the details, I'm not going to speculate, but I will say this. This is a common problem people have with In'Carius, with providing him money, him saying the stuff is done, and then not shipping, and then ghosting people. And there's just a large amount of problems there. So I hope that he gets that worked out. I don't know why it took him almost a year to ship me a scabbard that he said was done for that entire time. Now, unfortunately, I can't actually show you the sword to match with the scabbard because I don't own it anymore. I actually ended up selling it a while ago and promising that when I received the scabbard, I would do this video on it and then send it on to the buyer. Well, that person also sold the sword, so I am now going to be shipping it to another person. And I've got in contact with him, and he said that he will provide some footage of the sword fitting to the scabbard when he gets it. So hopefully I'll be able to put that in right now. Unfortunately, no footage. However, the owner of the sword did tell me that he attempted to fit the sword to the scabbard, and it doesn't really fit at all. In fact, he can only get about 8 inches of the sword into the scabbard before it basically becomes completely stuck. So unfortunately, the scabbard really doesn't fit the sword. I do like the overall look of the scabbard. It actually does remind me quite a bit of the one that no longer fits the sword, with a very similar color, no shape, but the rain flaps. I like the belt here. I actually like the hardware that In'Carius put on it. And I also like that it's very slender. You know, it's not thick at all. And it's something that, from what I understand, historically, European sword scabbards were generally quite thin. So it's something that you don't see on a lot of reproductions, and I like that. And really, there's not a whole lot else to say about the scabbard without having the sword to fit it to. So what I'm going to leave this with is, Referral did not need to replace the scabbard for me. He volunteered this and did it completely on his own. I did not ask for a replacement. I didn't ask for compensation for the fact that the scabbard didn't fit anymore. That was completely on him. That's a good sign of character on his part. However, there are a lot of problems with taking a year to ship something that's already completed, especially when it's a pattern that has developed with Referral of In'Carius. So it's a little bit of a weird spot. I like that he did finally do this, but it really shouldn't have taken this long. On the other hand, it's kind of entitled of me to say, why haven't I received the free replacement scabbard that I did not ask for and I don't think I really need, you know? So I'm in a weird spot where I think there are some issues that Referral needs to work out with communication and shipping, but he did right by me, and that's pretty much all I have to say on the subject. Until next time, Alientude out.